is some key advice, maybe like 1 or 2 pointers that you would give to someone young and black that was looking to start their own business?
Do as much research as possible. Okay. One thing that I would say is, even if you don't physically have a mentor, look at somebody who you think may have everything you aspire towards having, and do your best to model yourself after them. But first, you want to do as much research as possible. Like I said, when I started this program, I looked at all of the bar programs in the DMV area. I looked at all of the dance fitness studios. I looked at all of the ballet-based programs, and I wanted to see what they were offering. I wanted to see what they weren't offering. And I wanted to make sure that I developed something that fell perfectly in the middle of that. But research is key. Also, planning is key. Planning has a lot to do with it. You may plan to a point, put a certain amount of money inside, and you're going to run through that money so fast,
right,
it's not even going to make any sense. Planning has a lot to do with it because you're going to make mistakes. You're going to make, and you have to plan for the ups and you have to plan for the downs. You must, all of the time. Because there are going to be things. All right, let me just say this. Y'all remember this.
Pay attention,
Y'all
world.
remember this. If you are in the process of starting a business, brand new business, you fresh, this has not been, what you've been doing for the last few years. If you ever find yourself in a place where in the development process of your business, where everything is so smooth, where it is running, no mistakes have happened, nothing has happened at all, you are about to get an anvil dropped in your goddamn head. Okay?
Be very afraid, people.
Are about to. It should be nothing. It should never be easy. At all. It should never be every single day. You should feel like you're having a baby heart attack.
Right.
Right.
That anxiety is letting you know that you're working.
It's letting you know. It really is. Your smallest victories are going to be things like, hey, someone remembered what your website was. They're gonna remember what you actually do.
Right.
They're gonna be able to tell somebody what you actually do. Your larger victories that probably to you look like income coming in are gonna happen so far down the line.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so surprised. I mean, I've been doing this since maybe. We probably did like our soft launch in May, and then we did another relaunch like back in July.
Okay.
And I just started making a little bit of money, and that shit gone already.
Right.
So,
So you can't make it about the money.
Right. It can't be about the money at all because the quicker it comes in, the quicker it goes out.
Right.
I literally right now am making just enough money to cover rental space right now, which is a huge goal.
Right.
When I started this, my first 6-month goal was by the end of the 6 months to at least be able to make enough money for me to break even on rent. Period. That was a 6-month goal.
Wow.
Not to be able to have enough money to spend on myself, but
Right.
to be able to have enough money to pay rent.
6 months. Yeah.
6 months.
Right.
I got another maybe 26 months to go before I start reaping the benefits of actual money coming in, and that's fine.
Right.
It's fine because as long as the money that I do make, I'm able to pay rent, I'm able to purchase equipment that I may need, pay for any type of marketing, advertising, things like that, then I am fine. I'm fine. I'm blessed.
Right.
That is a blessing to me.
Right. Absolutely.
Because I'm new.
Right.
And I'm doing it by myself.
Right.
That's the other thing. If I felt like I was offering something where a business coach would be necessary, I would have one.
Right.
If a mentor would be necessary, I would have one.
Okay.
I don't particularly feel as though I need one right now because what I'm offering is so unique. The little bit of mentorship that I have received has come from previous teachers of mine in the ballet world. Like, I recently ran into the head of the dance department at Baltimore School for the Arts about a month or two ago, and she dropped a huge gem on me.
I love a gem.
Huge gem. She said, "All right, now this is what you do."
Right.
And
with the
because
finger point.
I told her what my program was, and she was like, "Good." And one thing she told me, she was like, we're always happy when we see that you all have taken it and figured it out. Because what they don't tell us growing up is we're not all getting into ABT.
Right.
We're not all getting into SAP. We're not all getting into New York City Ballet.
Right.
But it's going to be our responsibility to take what they've given us and to figure it out.
Right.
And that's what she was telling me. She was like, "You figured it out."
Right.
And it took me a minute to realize that I could do this. I could figure it out. I could take this train. It doesn't have to be something that goes on the back burner.
Right.
I could take it and I could make something great. But she dropped a couple of gems. But research is key. Mentorship is key. Even if it's not, it doesn't have to be somebody who you're sitting with every day, someone who you're following. It could be somebody you make a phone call to once a week, somebody who you do email exchanges with a few times a month. You just need to make sure that it's someone who believes in you, believes in your idea, and has a willingness to want to see you succeed. Your mentor should want to see you surpass their mentorship.
Right.
They should be like, okay, I can only guide you up until this point, but then at this point you need to go somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah, you've either got it at that point or it's time for you to progress to someone else who can help.
Right.
And but these things are definitely key. Get a book.
Yes.
Open a book.
Reading.
Read about finance.
Right.
Read about. If your goal is to be wealthy, you'll want to read about wealth, but you'll want to heavily immerse yourself into whatever type of service or product that you're going to be offering. Like my particular program is pending certification. I'm actually pending certification myself as a fitness trainer, as a group fitness instructor.
Okay.
Only reason I'm going through that is because I want my program certified. I want it to be a fitness philosophy that will be internationally syndicated. I want it to be in the Merit. I want it to be in Under Armour. I want it to be in Golds and all of these gyms like that.
Right.
So, and that's something that I figured out on my own. I didn't have a mentor to tell me that. I did the research.
Right.
I opened the book. I wanted to know so how is it that these programs like P90X are, getting out? What did Jillian Michaels do?
Right.
All of these the guy who has the hip hop ad workout, who's down with Oprah. I can't think of his name.
Is it Sean?
Yep. Sean.
Mm-hmm.
What did he do?
Right.
He was living in a car.
Right.
Or something like that. Like, he has a story similar to Tyler Perry's.
Yeah.
But what did he do?
Right.
And now look at him.
Right.
Look at where he is.
Right.
So
Research
you take that person who you think has it all, and you go back.
Yeah.
You go
find
back.
out the real, what they really went through.
Back, to see where it is that they started, because I promise you, unless they receive some large endowment from their parents or from someone else, it was not peaches and cream, and it did not happen overnight at all. Nothing worth fighting for is ever going to be easy, ever.